Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the Grand Trivia stage our great leader, our Grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter and losing will cost you anything. That's right. It's Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in the entire multiverse that guarantees to destroy a planet every single episode.
Every single episode.
And with me, as always, is Intern Carbonation.
Hello.
Welcome back, Intern Caffeine Free.
Thank you so much. Do you love how I have carbonated myself? Look at the bubbles. Oh my god.
Look at that
it
bubbly
starts in my
head.
toes and I wrinkle my nose. You know, it's like bubbles because it's carbonated. Because of our sponsor.
Because of our sponsor, which is, of course, Mountain Dew. Do the do.
Do this do. Do you see how interdimensional this is?
Look at our special, unique, you know how KFC has limited edition flavors? Ours is multiversal. That's right,
I know, right? Thank you.
Blogtoven.
I carbonated myself for our sponsor, Mountain Dew. Do the do.
Do the do. Do the do. Do the quantum do.
Do
Everything.
the quantum do. Do the quantum do.
Do everything everywhere all at once. Grip it and rip it.
Wow.
I will also use my powers to grip and rip. Wow, that got everywhere.
I feel inspired and like I stand out from the crowd. This Mountain Dew makes me feel like an individual and like I'm celebrating something.
I feel...
What fun for all of us. Do the do.
I feel like a cool 90s teen now. I'm gonna do kickflips. Vibes.
Life is plain. Life is pain. Blogtoven.
That's true. That's the first noble truth.
That is also true. Happy Rogue. That is true. This is 100% Mountain Dew. They gave me a tour of the facilities when I was there. We dropped off some interns.
Yes.
I just think that this is going to be such a great start to our new era, Fluval, where we have sponsors. Look at us. Look at us. The network is so going to notice us. They're going to be like,
yes.
Wow. That intern, Kristie, she carbonated herself for Grand Trivia. For Grand Trivia. We noticed.
That's
we noticed how she did that. Dedication to the sponsors.
Blogtoven
asking. Mountain Dew.
Blogtoven asking, what if we surge instead? At which point I'll say, you may see a surge right through the crust of your planet. Because Surge is a competing product. Yes. It'll be code red on your planet. It'll be code red for you.
Whoa. So did you all see like the vapor coming out? It was... do the do, Mountain Dew Spark. Who needs sleep? Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew Spark has a blast of raspberry lemonade flavor with other natural flavors, all with 0 calories. Interesting.
Huh.
What's your thought? Intern mouthfeel.
They put red in it so that it's kind of pink.
That's the raspberry.
Yep. Raspberry. Red 40.
Red 40.
That's the quantum, like, symbol for raspberries.
That's right.
You didn't know that? You didn't know that? What was your science classes like? Who sponsored those?
Good question.
My science class was sponsored
Also,
by Mug Root Beer.
Be sure to join. What should they join? That's right.
Delicious. Oh, everyone, yes. Please listen to Fluval.
Please support us at patreon.com/Radio Free Multiverse. Well, you'll get to suggest trivia themes, including this Mountain Dew, which was suggested by Bootleg Bart.
Thank you so much, Bootleg Bart. Thank you
And
so
then
much
they came.
for facilitating this
Yes.
sponsorship opportunity. We love our patrons. We love our sponsors.
Thank
Do
you
the
for
do.
using your people to connect our people, which who aren't actually people, to their people.
It was great. Because of Mug, I learned about how dinosaurs buried themselves in soil to trick future scientists into believing that they didn't all decide to engage in a mass suicide cult. Head empty, only additional sugars, and yellow number 5. That's exactly right, Alice.
But
That is exactly the formula.
we can see if your heads are empty
Precisely.
with our game of
Multidimensional
trivia.
symmetry.
So go to crowd.live
Do
and
the
enter.
do. Do that do.
Do the do by going to crowd.live and entering room code MDZHE, or just you scan this handy dandy QR code. What are you pondering right now, intern?
I am just pondering the caffeine content of each of these sodas.
Oh, they are very
Do the do,
caffeinated.
do
Oh, they
the
are
do.
caffeinated. That's one of the things that separates it from Sprite.
66 milligrams of caffeine for 12 fluid ounces. That's what you get in a spark. Because we all know that you can sleep when you're dead, and then we will reanimate you.
Don't you worry, though. Coffee is quite
friends
a
with
bit
a
more.
Oh,
well,
this one only has 54 milligrams.
that's right. But coffee has about twice that.
Wonderful. I'm so excited. You know, I always said that the best time for like a caffeinated, carbonated beverage
Yes.
is any time. Oh my God, do the do. Do the do.
I think intern Forrest out there is probably very glad he can sleep in tomorrow.
Do that do. Do that do. Yeah, that forest, those trees.
Those trees, of course, that sapient group of trees.
Yes.
Welcome, pretend it's a Kahoot. A Drew named Mountie, single walk code red, Smircury. Welcome, Smircury.
That's Mercury.
And RC Cola.
Oh, they sponsored my English class.
Oh.
Yeah, we only read books that had like an R and sort of a C sound. So like Rupert Kipling.
Rudyard Kipling.
Rudyard Kipling.
Oh, hello, Jas Fatson and his great tweet, #1 Twitter. And we're out of dew. Is Pepsi okay? No! It isn't. Pepsi is not okay. And Yellow Bart. Yellow number Bart is also here. Oh, did I refill until I got a code that started with MD? No, that was fate. And Grand Emperor Aqueon intervening.
It was. So how much? What about Coke?
That's still not. I want
They
to do the do. If Coke sponsors us, that's
Yeah,
fine.
they-
If I get to be the new little polar bear,
They sponsored my history class.
I'll be the new. I'll be your Santa Claus now.
Did you know that neoliberalism is like gonna save the planet?
I knew that Coke
Right?
sponsored your class.
Yeah, Coke sponsored my history class. Do you know that, like, once we are in a feudal system that is
Yeah.
run by corporations, multinational ones, like, there's gonna be a utopia.
Coke also sponsored many films in the 1980s, if you know what I mean. How much does one need to donate to get the panel to watch the full run of the Dana Carvey show on stream tonight?
How long is the Dana Carvey show? We do have a lot of Mountain Dew here, to be perfectly honest.
We have 24 cans of Mountain Dew because we were unable to acquire it in single cans. There's 8 episodes, and each episode is How long is each episode? There's 8 of them. I have that. I think they're either it's either 8 hours or 4 hours. I think 4.
Wow.
I think they're each a half an hour.
That's a lot of hours. It's gonna be real.
That is an Irishman plus.
What about the LaCroix Fluval hits?
I mean, I still
They
don't.
do not sponsor us.
Right.
That was a gift from Horde Jedi.
That was a gift from Horde
franchise
Jedi.
owner, noted franchise owner. No joke. Whoa, really? Jazz Batson, your lowly
you
third dimensional
gotta-
elementary school was sponsored by Pillsbury.
You gotta explain that some more.
Yes, we do
Also,
still need to watch Jellystone.
Hello.
Right, can't wait for that Utopia.
Absolutely, Smurcury. That's going to be wonderful and perfect, and then everything will hurt for you third dimensional beings. Also, hello to Baja-ish, Mount Duval,
welcome.
and Pepsi Blue, though.
Pepsi Blue, though.
Pepsi Blue, though. Yes, we do.
Vamps.
We do
We're
still
gonna
need to do something with vamps. We have to figure it out.
I think we need a Vamps trivia, like a trivia about
15 questions all about vamps or about vamps and Amy Heckerling.
Yeah.
We could do a Heckerling trivia. I think that's a
I
fun
love
way to
it.
kick
It'll
it
just
off.
be like the fun facts part of a podcast.
That's right. Will be pop-up video minus the video.
Precisely.
But I think, we've got 15 players in
And 13 viewers.
and 13 viewers. So some of you are pirating this content and downloading it like you would download a car. But I think we just...
I would download a Mountain Dew. Do the do.
Do the
it.
do, much
Do
like we
it.
should do our game of trivia. So here comes the countdown. Here we go. Oh, it's hazy. I think they had little assemblies in the cafeteria, and the Pillsbury Doughboy showed up and giggled.
Wow.
Yes, 2 of you are sharing a screen. That'll do it, Happy Rogue 10. But here comes your first question. Who was Mountain Dew's original mascot? Was it Citrus Sasquatch, the Dooth Fairy, Mountain Drew, or Willie the Hillbilly? Who was Mountain Dew's original mascot? Radio Free Multi as
F.
Ooh, I do love.
You should all open up on every single screen that you
Yes.
have. This stream it through the
Absolutely.
multiverse. Do the do. Let
the
Mountain
do.
Dew know. Let Mountain Dew know that they were so right to have a corporate sponsorship with us.
Also, I do have to say,
do the stew.
I love when third dimensional beings are clueless.
Do da do da do do.
Do the do. Oh, and welcome to Do the Do, our new player. Welcome to our game of trivia. Do the do.
Do that do do.
Do the do. Do do do. You're running out of time now. Do do. You are out of time. Let's see what everyone picked. 9 of you said Willie the Hillbilly. Hello, Redactron.
Oh, hi. Do the do.
Do the do. Do the do. It's our Mountain Dew trivia night.
Do the do.
So yes, 9 of you said Willie the Hillbilly. Are you correct? Yes, you are.
Yay!
He was a hillbilly caricature who had a gun.
Had a gun.
He was removed from packaging in 1969 and has only occasionally popped up again on throwback releases.
Fluval.
Yes,
Fluval, tell them why they picked a hillbilly for Mountain
Well-
Dew.
that's actually going to tie in.
Citrus Sasquatch.
Yes.
Oh my god.
If you have Citrus Sasquatch fan art to send to us as tribute, send it to Intern
Please
Forest
do.
on Discord or tweet it at Radio Free Multiverse.
I have a little secret. Fluval, I have a little secret.
What's your secret,
My
Intern?
secret is that if any of our patrons are like especially interested in cryptids, they should and like Sasquatch in
Oh,
particular,
yes.
they should maybe keep their eyes open because one might just sort of start wandering around in Cancer season. You know, the crab in the sky. The
I've
stars.
heard of a spirit in the sky, but a crab in the sky?
You know, I mean,
Now I've seen
keep your eyes out for
everything.
them. I mean, you know Sasquatch. You know Sasquatch. They want to be universally known, but like...
Very true.
Never talk to anyone, just like the other famous Cancer, Richard Simmons.
Well, let's go to our leaderboard to see who is in first place. It's Mercury!
Yeah!
With 94 points. Jazz Fadson and his great tweet. Oh, I didn't. And then Baja Ish is in third, tied with Pretend It's Kahoot. But I wanted to show off Jazz's...
Mercury!
I wanted to show off Jazz's great tweet that this is referencing.
Oh, wonderful.
Because it is pretty wonderful. And it even gives a new name for this very show.
Oh, does that?
Yes, it's proposing an alternate title for Grand Trivia.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. And you know what it suggests?
What is that? What is it, Fluval?
Here it goes. Oh, that is very small. Radio Free Multiverse, or as I like to call it, Fish Facts Friday.
Precisely.
Which I think may become an official hashtag of Grand Trivia.
Oh, absolutely.
Hashtag Fish Fact Friday. Especially when and if we do a fish trivia night.
Ooh, that would be very fun. There's a lot of fish.
There's a lot of fish in the sea indeed.
And the multiverse.
Of course. So, but why don't we go to our next question? Here we go. Question number 2. Mountain Dew was originally created as a mixer for which liquor? Bourbon, gin, tequila, or vodka? Lock in your answers now.
I would mix it with gin and tequila.
I think that Mountain Dew is the best flavor, no matter what mixer what mixer it is.
Do the do. Do that do.
Do the do, and I don't.
Do. Mix it with everything. Drink it instead of water. You don't need water. You have dew, Mountain Dew.
Or if you're like me and don't consume third-dimensional matter, you can just enjoy being in the presence of Mountain Dew.
Just enjoy the presence. Look at Fluval enjoying the presence of this Mountain Dew.
Blogtoven thought it was going to be moonshine.
I'm obsessed with this GIF.
Oh, so this is it. This is Mountain Dew as the blood from The Shining. It's Mountain Dew as the blood from The Shining, because they had a whole ad where they recreated The Shining with Bryan Cranston in every single role.
Amazing. Amazing. Smurcury, big guess on this one.
Fair
Smurcury,
enough.
I gotta say, I love that you are making fun of the planet Mercury, which is simultaneously the closest planet to the sun, but not the hottest planet, and also continually shrinking in on itself. It's kind of a garbage world. It's
also,
kind of garbage.
If you're looking for the Mountain Dew of followers, by which I mean the best followers, primes, and viewers, go to that account that is definitely legitimate and not a scam.
Hardgills123. Oh my god! Thank you so much for joining us. We are absolutely taking corporate sponsorships.
Redactron, great point. That looks a lot more like Ecto Cooler.
It does. What can we say on television? Also, we're not on television. We are piercing through the dimensional veil. You're probably watching us while you're staring deep into the eyes of your household pets.
Ooh, that's the best way.
actually like where we do best in terms of ratings. But you can also watch us at night in the bathroom if you have a mirror like in front of your sink, but also a mirror somewhere else in the bathroom. You can watch it in the reflection of the other mirror in your front mirror. That's also very popular.
Oh, Alice wants a ruling on if Baja Blast counts as True Dew. Well,
it must.
Our generous sponsors at Mountain Dew say it does, so I guess it does.
Love a garbage world. Love a garbage world. Honestly, all worlds are garbage, and they deserve to be destroyed by us for your viewing pleasure.
So why don't we see what everyone picked? Ooh, this is a relatively
that's
evenly...
really cool, Alice.
This is a relatively evenly divided field. 5 of you said bourbon, 2 said gin, 3 said tequila, 2 said vodka. Let's see who gets it right. It's bourbon. Mountain Dew was created by the Hartman brothers.
Okay.
And the Hartman brothers fell for a soda called Natural Setup, which was only available in Georgia, which was not where they lived. They were in Tennessee. Rather than stock up, they made their own, which they named Mountain Dew as a wink to moonshine. So it was named after moonshine because it was a mixer for alcohol.
Is bourbon a usual moonshine liquor? Is that, like, popular? I don't see... Honestly, I cannot taste alcohol. The alcohol taste overwhelms any of the other things for me.
It depends.
But
I mean, it depends on...
I'm imagining citrus with citrus
it's the
with
same
tequila.
area. It's the same area where moonshine was especially, like...
Or juniper.
Common.
You know?
So, like,
Gin.
it just depends. It depends, but it's often connected to it because it's made in the same area with a similar process.
It's kind of like a sugary tonic. Do the dew.
Do the dew.
Whatever you want to mix, you should mix it with dew. Mix everything with dew. Shower in dew. You should really shower in dew. Look what it does to your hair.
Not what it does, but now let's see.
Oh, that's amazing, Joss. Love that.
And it's all Appalachian to me, says Alice. But now let's look at our leaderboard, where Jazz Fadson is now in first, Do the Doo-Doo in second, Pretend It's a Cahoot in third, Single Walk Code Red in fourth, and Smurcury in fifth place. Yeah, great for mouthwash. Definitely great for your teeth.
Yes.
Mountain Dew.
Fantastic for your teeth. All types. Sugar-free. Full sugar. Caffeine.
Sweet tea moonshine
Mountain Dew to the dew.
is disturbingly good. Well, it makes sense that you'd have some sweet tea out of that region as well.
That is actually a really good liquor.
I'm sure it is.
Her
you know what?
thing was to bring the whole family along in her car to avoid suspicion.
Oh.
Also sold to the sheriff, which I
That'll
assume
do it.
helped. Beautiful.
Also, by the way, I got a Fluval's Fact Fractal before we move on.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Fluval. Wait. Oh,
that is not my sound drop.
I'm so sorry, Fluval. I'm so sorry.
There we go.
There we go.
The original version of Mountain Dew didn't taste like it does now. The original Mountain Dew tasted like 7-Up.
Oh.
So it makes a lot more sense as a mixer.
Exactly like 7-Up, but a little sweeter.
Right, but it makes more sense as a mixer for bourbon
Sheriffs are
than in the current version.
Hello, Stephen Premel. Welcome. Do the do. Remember to do the do.
Weather in.
Do the do and play our stream on every single device that you have so that Mountain Dew will know that we were an excellent choice for their corporate sponsorship, and they will continue sponsoring us, and then the network will notice us because we have such a good sponsor.
Stephen Premel, the code is to go to crowd.live and then enter the code MDZHE. But you can also, of course, type !trivia and get a direct link as well. But why don't we say, to give our early viewers a little bit more of an edge, we move on before Stephen Premel gets in the game. Here we go. Question number 3. In 2021, Mountain Dew created a deep fake of which PBS icon as part of a marketing campaign? Was it Bob Ross, Carl Sagan, Julia Child, or Mr. Rogers? Well, you better get your answers in, because here we go. Do you know the answer to this one, intern cross-promotion?
I'm pretty sure I do.
Okay.
I'm wondering about the marketing, teams of Mountain Dew and if it's connected to KFC, because they have the similar sort of, anything that keeps us being talked about, do your weirdest shit. Anything that keeps us being talked about.
They also
keep us on Twitter.
They also did collaborate and made Sweet Lightning is the KFC exclusive flavor of Mountain Dew.
Oh my.
Which is sweet tea flavored Mountain Dew. So actually, I guess if you mixed it with your moonshine, it might be really good.
Yeah, that does sound really good. Oh my God.
I don't know that this was not a Twitch program. Whatever they did was not a Twitch program. It was just an ad campaign. I think it's on YouTube. I think that they did a full episode of whatever show this is and put it on YouTube.
Slander, Stephen Premel. You better watch that mouth. You better watch that mouth.
I don't heart farts, Premel.
That is a little quick to drink a Dew.
It is a little quick.
But I mean, sometimes you need a little boost. You should be drinking it so fast so that you can drink more. Everyone needs a little boost. We should all be working hard. Do you need a boost to relax? You know you do.
Do the do. Let's see what everyone picked. 7 of you said Bob Ross. 1 of you said Carl Sagan. 2 of you said Julia Child. 3 of you said Mr. Rogers. But what's the correct answer? It's Bob Ross. Is that what you thought?
That is what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. That is what I thought.
That's right. They created a whole episode of The Joy of Painting using CGI, an actor who looked like Bob Ross, and a painting by a Bob Ross certified pioneer painter to make a full episode of The Joy of Painting. And before we go to the leaderboard, we actually have a GIF of what it looks like.
Oh my god.
So here we go. Here we go. This is
Cosmos.
This is it.
I like how neon.
Yeah. And he paints a giant Mountain Dew bottle in the Bob Ross painting as well.
Incredible.
It's like a tutorial on how to paint the dew.
Fluval, do you want to go to the Mind Palace to examine the marketing teams and strategies of, or is there going to be more exciting information in this trivia game?
There would be too high a risk of giving away some future questions. So I think we gotta hold
stole
off.
all of his shit from his own teacher.
Well, also Bob Ross Inc. is not. Yeah.
Yeah, Bob Ross Inc. is like
shady.
the same as every other fucking corporation, which is great.
Yeah.
We want corporate sponsorships. Do the stew.
They definitely chose Bob Ross because he's so big on Twitch, but
and because he's trendy.
Well, that's part. I mean, I think there's a bit of a chicken and egg.
No, he was already kind of trendy.
Twitch airs him every weekend.
Really?
All weekend, there's just 24-hour streams of Joy of Painting.
I do love that.
I think it's just all the time. I think it's just 24/7. But
I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it was good shows.
It was a good show, much like our leaderboard. Yeah, they have 1.8 thousand people watching so far right now.
So all of you need to go over there and tell them to come here and drink Mountain Dew, do the do, watch Radio Free Multiverse, do the stew.
And do the do is in first, Single Walk Code Red in second, Jess Fatson and his great Twitter in third, Pretend to Kahoot in fourth, tied with Yellow Number Bart. But I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you are dead last.
Yeah,
and you're dead wrong, Stephen Premmel. You need to do some do and get your head screwed on.
You do need to do some do.
Do the stew.
And you know what other do you can do?
What?
The subject of our next question. Which of these regular Mountain Dew flavors are also available as a hard Mountain Dew?
Oh, gosh.
Baja Blast, Code Red, Livewire, or Voltage?
So Mountain Dew made for Loco?
So
is that what I'm hearing?
Basically. Hard Mountain Dew is like hard seltzer Mountain Dew.
Look, I'm not saying I wouldn't gladly drink this.
And interestingly, only 2 of those flavors are explicitly tied back to normal Mountain Dew flavors. There's
what's the ABV?
There's the normal Mountain Dew and then one more. No, it's not a Kahoot Multi-Select. Only one of these is available as hard Mountain Dew. The other hard Mountain Dew flavors are just generic.
What is the ABV, Fluval?
Well, I was just explaining things.
I know, but we need to know how much alcohol is in it.
5%.
Okay. See, that, it gives you an idea of like, all right, like, what am I drinking this for?
And by the way, the takeout said hard Mountain Dew is a mountain don't. So just keep that in mind.
They're wrong. They're so wrong. Fluval, do you know what we do?
The do.
To people who denigrate our corporate sponsors, do you know what we do?
I do. That's what we do.
That's what we do. Do the stew, do the do by Mountain Dew.
So all of you have your answers in.
Do what we're gonna do.
What did you pick? 6 of you said Baja Blast, 3 Code Red, 3 Livewire. Only 1 of you thought Voltage. Well, why don't we see what's correct? Yeah, it's Baja Blast.
Yeah, it's the best one.
It was released in early 2022, and Hard Mountain Dew is currently only available in Iowa, Florida, and Tennessee.
Wow.
Not
Why?
sure. They did not give it a clear answer for that.
I mean, is that where Mountain Dew was started? Is that
Tennessee
like the
is.
idea that like,
Tennessee
these
is.
are our like closest
Well,
states?
I mean, only Tennessee. No, Iowa.
Better pick some Mercury. Are you in Iowa, Tennessee, or the other state?
Florida.
Florida? Are you in one
Iowa,
of those states?
But Iowa is far from the closest state to Tennessee.
It has?
Yes.
I have only seen destroyed planets, so I literally do not know.
Like,
what
Georgia
the
is
map
right
is.
there. It's all of the southern states
I do
are closer.
have these pieces of a planet right here. And as you can see, we destroyed
Yeah, a lot
all
of
of
them are
these
missing.
ones. These ones were all blasted out of the multiverse.
Yes, that is why it wasn't showing up on Postmates for San Francisco.
Mercury is in Iowa. Mercury, you must do this due and report back to us.
Yes.
Oh my God, you gotta get some hard
Gotta
Mountain
get
Dew.
some to do the do.
Do this
Also,
Dew.
Happy Rogue 10 says an article on Hard Mountain Dew is called "I Drank Hard Mountain Dew and Felt Like I Was Staring at God."
That's what happened when I
Stephen
did
Premel
Molly.
remembers that he lives in Psychic Oregon now because, as we can see in your map, physical Oregon has been destroyed.
Yeah, there's no more.
And physical
California's
Washington.
still there, though.
And Washington is buried under the Milton Bradley logo.
As it should be. Corporate sponsors.
Okay, well, 6 of you got it right. What did that do to our leaderboard? Do the Doo-Doo still in first. Yellow Number Bart in second. Single Walk Code Run in third. Jess Fadson in his great tweet. Number 1 Twitter in fourth. RC Cola is now in 13th. But who is in fourth and fifth? Who's in fifth? It's a
isn't
dude
that?
named Mountie.
A dude named
Mountie in
Mountie.
fifth place. Let's see if that changes, shall we? After question number 5. In 2014, Mountain Dew tested out a flavor called Dew-itos, which claimed to taste like which flavor of Doritos?
Ooh, that's a really good question.
Did Mountain Dew make a dew that tastes like Cool Ranch, nacho cheese, sour cream and onion, or Tapatio Doritos? Get your answers in now.
I'm sorry, Jess. We can only keep the names of corporate competition to Mountain Dew on this show for like a limited
Well,
number
no.
of seconds.
Pepsi owns Mountain Dew.
Never mind.
Yeah,
But we
Pepsi-
can't put Coke up there.
No, Coke needs to get away, but Pepsi we can share all day long.
Which ones employ slaves?
I mean-
Enslaved people. Both.
There's a level of research that an intern didn't do today, because it would be...
I know Nestle
Like, I think all of them,
has
but-
enslaved people. Uses enslaved individual labor. You think it's the right one? You think it's all of them, Stephen Premel? They would be fools. Oh, Blocktoven, what did you pick? I need to know.
How?
All soda, that is true. And we love our Mountain Dew. We love our soda barons. We love them. They fuel our interns.
Well, everyone has answered.
Ranch does seem like the least awful. Or Tapatio. to
9
be
of you
real.
agree that ranch seems the least awful, because that's
But-
what most of you picked.
But Tapatio.
Well, let's see what's correct. Yeah, 69% of you picked Cool Ranch.
69% nice.
But is it nice? Is it nice? Were you correct? No, 3 of you got it right. The answer was nacho cheese. The answer was nacho cheese.
By the stew, do the stew. Do your nacho cheese do. Do it. Do that nacho cheese do. What the hell
Yes.
did that taste like?
Well, I'm glad you asked. They
They were
tested
fools.
it. They tested nacho cheese dew on college campuses in 2014, and a student whose Reddit username was Joe's Nipples described it as tasting like, quote, "It tasted like orange with a Doritos aftertaste. It tasted like straight Doritos afterwards, though. Weirdest thing I've ever drunken."
Sounds like it. Speaking of cheers and Mountain Dew, Fluval.
What?
I got to deck out to prepare our next segment. I'm so excited.
Okay, well, goodbye. While you're ducking out, we'll look at our leaderboard to see who is winning. So far, it's the Doo-Doo in first. Yellow Number Bart in second. Single Walk Code Red in third. Ooh, Bootlegged Bart is excited for a special segment. In fourth, it's Jas Fadson and his great tweet. And in fifth, it's a Doo named Mountie. A Doo named Mountie. As that intern here is preparing the next segment, let's go to our next question. Question number 6. True or false, Doritos made Mountain Dew flavored chips? Is that true or is that false? Get your answers in now. Seen here is a bunch of Doritos arranged into a fish being eaten to reveal those great fish bones. And speaking of fish bones, be sure to watch World's Hottest Goss every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/theboardcastle, hosted by Clancy2032, aka Fishbones, and the Dainty Devil, James Hartenfeld. Any of you want to comment on if you think it's correct? So 12 of you have answered 12 of you have made your decision if you think it's true or false. Single Walk Run always goes for the more chaotic answer for true or false. That is usually a good guess. But will it pay off this time? Well, you're running low on time. Stephen Premel believes this was discussed last week. Wouldn't surprise me. It also may have been discussed on another Twitch show that airs on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. But okay, all of you have gotten your answers in. Let's see what you picked. 8 of you said true. 4 of you said false. Interesting. Who's correct? It's true. 8 of you were right. Doritos revealed that their mysterious Quest chips were flavored like Mountain Dew in 2008, but they're not the only Frito-Lay chips to do the do. In 2014, Japan rolled out a run of Mountain Dew flavored Cheetos. Unlike in the US, they admitted it from the get-go. And according to Redditors, those Mountain Dew Cheetos tasted like, quote, sweet lemon lime chips. Ooh. So they don't seem too bad. But here's the thing. Bad. This wouldn't look gross. It's just Doritos. But you know what does look gross?
So yay! Let's do our next segment, right, Fluval?
That's right. Ready? It's our next segment.
It's our next segment. I'm really excited about this segment that was given to us by our corporate sponsor, Mountain Dew, because you think, do the Dew, Mountain Dew, great for quenching my endless thirst.
Yeah.
But you know what else it's good for? Sustaining a third-dimensional being's body in a consumable matter. I present to you, Fluval, what is this? You prepared this, and I'm so excited to consume it for our corporate sponsors. What is it, please?
What you're eating right now is essentially an open-faced grilled cheese. An open-faced Mountain Dew grilled cheese, except it's cool.
The cheese is cold.
Yeah.
It did need to set.
So what it is it's Mountain Dew, cream cheese, cheddar cheese. That's it. Just mixed together and food coloring, of course. It does look like it. You should not have pointed that out. Ugh. Oh, wow.
So I'm consuming for our corporate sponsor, Do the Do, to show off how delicious it is.
Here's the thing.
I'm consuming Mountain Dew cream cheese and cheddar cheese.
Yeah. So it calls for you to reduce the Mountain Dew down to 1/4 of a cup, but that was not done correctly, so it was a little liquidier, so it had to be cooled. It's Mountain Dew, but in order to make it read in your universe, we used red food coloring instead of the neon green.
All right, Fluval, here we go. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do this for our corporate sponsor.
I'm glad, too. How would you describe the flavor?
Well,
because I would say
delicious, consumable matter does overwhelmingly taste like cream cheese, but a little tangier. I think that's the cheddar cheese. Mm-hmm. A tiny bit of like a citrus twang. It's a little sweet. I think that's what it is. It's a little sweeter than I would expect.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the texture. What I love about it is that it tastes like taking a mouthful of, let's say someone painted a wall and then painted over it like 12 times over the course of like 20 years. And then you applied like a fuck ton of paint stripper to it. And then you scraped it off and you had this ball of like kind of gooey paint stuff and then filled it with sand and then cooled it.
When it was hot, it looked like it was like sweet fondue.
I feel so sustained from that single bite that I can work for weeks and can save this.
I want to know
for other interns.
I do want to note one thing. The original recipe did not call for the cooling. It was because it was not reduced properly, so it had to cool down to
I think that cool or hot.
Yes.
This makes the perfect addition to your nutrient intake.
Oh, Stephen Premmel's asking you to take another bite.
It's like lembas bread, Stephen Premel.
Yeah, you're just so satiated.
It's like lembas bread. I'm so satiated. I'm not going to need to consume any other matter probably for the rest of my existence.
It looks like gross cotton candy turned into a spread. But anyway, let's look at our leaderboard to see who's winning just as much as intern consumption here. Do the doo-doo in first. Yellow hashtag Bart. Yellow number Bart, that is, in second. Single walk code red in third. RC Cola still in last. But let's see. Let's loop back around again. In fourth, a do named Mountie. And Pepsi Blue, though, up in fifth. Congratulations to Pepsi Blue, though.
I'm so excited to have these Diet Mountain Dew here to cleanse my palate and wash that down. And refresh me. I am definitely not regretting just filling these with water so that I would be consuming water.
I see.
And the inside of my mouth wouldn't taste like cotton candy turned into a sludge.
Well, speaking of cotton candy turned into a sludge,
but I'm so happy about it. Do this do.
Let's go to the subject of our next question. The discontinued Mountain Dew AM blended Mountain Dew with which morning drink? Is it coffee, milk, orange juice, or tea? Get your answers in now. All I know is I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. That's what you'll be saying after you do the do.
I think orange juice makes the most sense. Citrus drink. You know.
Oh, sweet Lord Y says Redactron. God
Precisely.
has no power with Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is immune to the Lord's will.
The marketing teams at Mountain Dew do not fear God.
Alice pointing out that they put real orange juice in Fanta in Europe. Yeah, it's a very different drink.
Oh. That
sounds
really good.
Yeah, isn't it more like Orangina?
Real orange juice? That's nice.
Than US Fanta. It was for Scherzy's orange juice, says Stephen Premel. Easy, every answer but tea is horrifying.
Oh, really, Blogtoven? You would have a nice dew tea. Do you want a cup of tea? It's tea time. Drink your dew.
I think milk is certainly the most disgusting. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think orange. I think that's fair.
Orange
it's
is
all
not
horrifying.
That horrifying.
It's all horrifying to me. I love that a guy named Maddie. Yes, and seems like it must be the regular response to Mountain Dew pitches.
Who are the people on this team? Because I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to you, Fluval.
Swear to what you're saying is... Nope. There we go. Swear to me.
Yes. I swear to you, Fluval. I entirely forget what I'm swearing about.
Okay, well, about the marketing teams. The marketing teams.
Yes. Oh, I think that those are the only corporations that are hiring improv students.
Mountain
I think
Dew.
that when you graduate from UCB, like, you think that you're like looking in the audience for network execs to put you on a TV show. No, it's the people at KFC and the people at
Mountain Dew
to hire you to do these campaigns.
I think Wendy's
Is
also.
that true?
Wendy's also must be. I mean, also, don't forget Moon Pie.
Yeah, a lot less sugar.
Moon Pie has the whole, their Twitter account has big improv energy.
I like how it is diet. There's no sugar, 0 sugar.
Yes.
And yet it does manage to taste like you are drinking 100% liquefied sugar.
It sure does.
And it's as refreshing.
I heard venture capital hedge funds love improv now, though. That's true, Alice.
is true.
They do own UCB now.
They hire them to do like corporate retreats and team building activities because who doesn't love a theater method that was invented by a woman attempting to help immigrant children come out of their shells and be more adaptive in various societies and to help the world? How better to use that?
Well, look,
Then for corporate synergy, do the do.
it's about
Synergy.
time that VC bros. It's about time VC bros feel entitled to share their opinion, no matter where they are. They've been silent too long.
They have been silent far too long.
But now let's see what everyone picked for Mountain Dew AM, shall we? 6 of you said coffee. None of you said milk. 6 of you said orange juice. So it's really between. If it's anything other than coffee or orange juice, a lot of you are gonna have egg on your face. That's true. Mitt Romney was never on a Herald team. But is one of those answers correct?
Can you imagine though? Mitt Romney doing the like whoosh opener?
Zip.
Zip.
This is something we call the invocation.
Oh jeez.
But now let's see who got it correct. The 6 of you who said orange juice did. Let's go to the leaderboard and see which 6 those are. Do the doo-doo in first. Yellow. Number Bart in second. Single walk code red in third. Pepsi Blue, though, in fourth. Jazz Fadson in fifth. Gross. Yeah. By the way, I need to note, it was specifically...
Oh, which one was it? I was not paying attention. I apologize.
It was
people.
specifically Tropicana orange juice.
Okay.
Because both are owned by Pepsi, and that flavor...
I find Tropicana very sweet.
Well, yeah. Mountain Dew AM was exclusively available at Taco Bell, because only those who want to live Moss can truly appreciate it.
Did you guess coffee again, Maddie?
Did you guess coffee or milk? I don't know, it had to be coffee. Of course it was Taco Bell. Exactly, single walk run. Hello, Horde Jedi. We had a
Horde
question
Jedi,
earlier in the show.
welcome.
Are your franchisees Coke establishments or Pepsi?
Yes. This is very important because Mountain Dew is owned by Pepsi. Do this do, Horde Jedi. Do the do. Are you drinking water or why? Drink do.
Andreessen Horowitz is a big VC firm.
All I want is for all of these firms to hire Sarah Squirm to design every single one of their meetings and give them free range.
You know, speaking of the Mountain Dew marketing team, by the way, let's go to question number 8. I actually agree with Blocktoven. Someone should be forced. Oh, okay.
Hello, our franchise is the only entity in all of time and space licensed to sell both Coke and PepsiCo products.
Wow.
That's what we're talking about. Corporate synergy.
Yes.
Corporate synergy.
Get
okay?
you a franchise who can do both.
Get you a franchise who can do both.
But speaking of doing the do, let's go to our next question. True or false? The Mountain Dew store sells a Mountain Dew body pillow. Is that true or is that false?
I mean, like, it kind of makes sense because it's a can, right? Or even, like, you know, just
Is
like a
it?
plastic bottle. That's sort of like the shape of a pillow, roughly. You could, like, hug a big
Horde Jedi
that pillow.
pointing out they steal barrels of syrup from both manufacturing plants, so I suppose licensed isn't quite right.
Here at Radio Free Multiverse, we support all forms of corporate synergy.
Absolutely.
Do the do. Do that do.
Do the do. Oh.
Take a yes and approach to your corporate sponsors.
A guy named Maddie is wondering what happens if you mix the two flavors.
It is doubly refreshing.
Do the do. I agree, Mercury. If they don't make one, they absolutely should. But you got to get your answers in to see if you
Oh,
think...
a Coke and Pepsi mix?
No, a Mountain Dew body pillow. What do you think?
I think that
It's true or false?
I think that I could easily see in like a trendy little boutique or maybe even a Urban Outfitters.
Yeah.
A stuffy, like a stuffed
Like a plushie.
like a plushie.
Like what if Mountain Dew was a YouTuber?
Bottle. Yeah, like yeah, exactly. Like YouTubers, they all have plushies. But like I could see that it would look really cute, and especially if it was kind of big, you could put it in your apartment, and you'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm just so random," and everyone would be like, "Why did we go to this millennials party?"
Well, is it correct? Yes, you were all right. They certainly
Everyone voted with their heart.
So let's go to the leaderboard. We're Do the Doo-Doo in first, Yellow Number Bart in second, Single Walk Code Red in third, Pepsi Blue though in fourth, and Jazz Fatson in his great tweet, #1 Twitter in fifth.
Horde Jedi, you missed the very first question.
Yeah.
You missed the very first question. Fluval, do you want a fact fractal for Horde Jedi?
I think we're actually going to go into my mind palace. Okay, so first, this is the Mountain Dew body pillow.
Oh, it's ugly.
Wait, what did you think it would look like?
I thought that it would be the contours of the bottle, that it wouldn't just be a bottle sort of printed on, because it is actually aping the shape of the bottle. Like
Right.
it goes
Yeah.
in and out, but then it prints on the front the picture of the whole bottle rather than committing to the fucking bit and wrapping it around. But I suppose this is a lot cheaper.
Well, yeah, but it is also like Mountain Dew does usually commit.
Yeah, no explosion. There we go.
Okay,
Beautiful.
well, I mean, it's not my fault that my it's an elegant sort of...
It is extremely elegant, Fluval.
My
It
mind
is
palace is very fancy.
roughly shaped like a human. It is indeed. We do make good points. Thank you so much.
Anyway, Mountain Dew did have a mascot.
I thought that it was going to be like a Mountain Dew, like aesthetic themed anime girl.
That's fair.
Like in green and like neon yellow.
This is a version of Willie the Hillbilly, Mountain Dew's mascot, with their famous catchphrase, "It'll tickle your innards."
Don't you want to be sent a sopping wet body pillow
That'll tickle your innards.
that'll tickle your innards? That is one sexy mascot right there. I'm attracted to that person. I too would snuggle that fella as a third dimensional being with the shameful experience of any sort of attraction, even non-sexual, to other third dimensional beings. It's shameful, but yeah.
And yeah, there's an early ad where he... and in an early ad, Willie the Hillbilly shoots at a turkey with his gun. Yeah, Mountain Dew gets up in those guts.
Fan art, please. Provide us a tribute to impress our corporate sponsors. Do that, do.
Mountain Dew, increasingly disturbing, says Redactron.
Oh, Blocktoven.
Oh,
Are you being naughty, Blocktoven?
Nightbot is being... I would say it's Nightbot that's being naughty.
There was a horde. Well, that was solved. CPL through 3020. Horde Jedi franchises. Horde Jedi. The many franchises of Horde Jedi, which are the only place in the multiverse that sell both Coke and Pepsi.
Well, also, you know, much like Marvel moved on from the Clone Saga, sometimes you
Horde
just gotta
Jedi
keep
knew
going.
that the best way to deal with failure is to turn it into a money-making venture. Sell out! Oh, sell out. Do the do. Do that do.
Do the do.
Sell to do that do.
Do the do.
What about RC Cola?
What about RC? RC Cola's in 13th place.
They also, were they the ones who sponsored my English class?
That seems like a thing you should remember.
Because I know it was Rupert Kipling.
Rudyard Kipling.
I'm so sorry.
Famed imperialism fanboy and Jungle Book author Rudyard Kipling.
Lover of white supremacy, Rudyard Kipling.
Coiner of the white man's burden, Rudyard Kipling. Yeah, no, he's a bad man. He's not a good human. He's just a pretty terrible one in every single way.
Pepsi Blue, though.
Why don't
this goes against your union feelings, CPL 33020. It sounds to me like you're not super excited for the final season of Late Stage Capitalism. Who will survive?
But speaking of capitalism,
I'm excited.
We should go to our next question. Question number 9. In 2008, Ronald Ball sued PepsiCo, saying he found a dead mouse in his can of Mountain Dew. What was their defense? Was it that canning facilities are too hygienic to get mice? Canning processes check for mice. Mice hate Mountain Dew, or Mountain Dew is so acidic it would simply dissolve the mouse. Lock in your answers now.
That is absolutely true, Stephen Premmel. Though, Darwin did actually go to the islands.
He didn't just LARP as a wizard on his friend's estate?
No. But, I mean, you know, I can't speak to anything else that he did because I do not have Wikipedia open.
Or my mind palace that looks shockingly similar.
What I know most about Darwin in the Canary Islands is from that one episode of Futurama where it's the different vignettes, and one of the vignettes are that all of the characters are on the Canary Islands, and the professor is a really, really old tortoise whose species is going to die if he doesn't fuck another old tortoise.
Thank you, Horde Jedi. Great question. The platonic ideal of RFM trivia questions. Weird, disgusting, morbid, funny, and Mountain Dew based.
Do that do. Do that do. Do you see that Mountain Dew?
You gotta
Mountain
do the do. Do the do.
Did you see that Mountain Dew? Look, we're such a great corporate sponsor.
Do
Look,
the do.
everyone loves Dew.
Do the do. Do the do. Be the do. Live the do. Embody the do.
Intern Forrest. Does he have the root capacity to be checking his DMs? This sentient group of trees, which is also uses he/him programs.
So we're going to get to the tribute we've received after we look at the correct answer on this question. But first, almost all of you thought it was 10. Sorry, 10 of you thought it was Mountain Dew is so acidic.
Sorry. That got in my head.
I messed it up, but whatever. Mountain Dew.
I'm so sorry. I do not know.
Yeah, the correct answer is D. Mountain Dew had an expert write an affidavit where they said that after 30 days in the can, a mouse would dissolve into, quote, a jelly-like substance. The case was settled out of court.
I'm so excited to be consuming a substance that would dissolve a mouse into a jelly-like substance. Perhaps this should be used to strip paint off of various household features.
I might get too sticky, though.
It won't get any stickier than an actual paint stripper.
Oh, that makes sense. But let's see our leaderboard, since almost all of you got it correct. Do the do in first, Yellow Number Bart in second, Single Walk Code Red in third, Jess Fadson and his great tweet in fourth.
Jess.
Oh, in the Multiverse of Madness. You know, I actually heard that this character is in the Multiverse of Madness. Are you ready for Doctor Strange to meet Mountain Dew X Monster Energy.
Oh my fucking god!
This is from Alice.
So Mountain Dew is the sexy Dom girl.
Yeah.
I love her bubble gum. Like Mountain Dew would. Like they're irreverent, you know? Like they're excited, they're happy, they're ready to celebrate. Literally, I did take a corporate like questionnaire for Mountain Dew, and they had me select what feelings I feel when I think about Mountain Dew, and I was given the option of inspired,
Ooh.
happy,
Oh.
feeling like an individual and standing out from the crowd, aligning with my values, and celebratory. I'm like, cool, that's an interesting... What?
I was asked if Walmart
I like
lines up
how-
with my values.
What I love is that it does portray that the Monster Energy
Yes.
does want to be dominated.
They did start as I remember all the operating systems, sexy anime girls, like the Linux one, and was Sticky an
I
option?
do not remember this.
I didn't think you would.
Was nauseous an option? Obviously not. Do this do. No one here feels nauseous and is wishing that they had grabbed water when they were grabbing the wonderful sustenance that has been made from Mountain Dew.
Weird anthropomorphizations of operating systems is extremely up my alley. Not as much yours.
That's true. You are an anthropomorphic
Exactly. Of course I love
representation
them.
of something. You are a fifth dimensional being.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more than a person, and I'm an idea.
Just like Studio Cat,
Just like Studio Cat.
who has rejoined us.
Yeah, Studio Cat, who has rejoined us.
Studio Cat, who's gonna cost us $12,000. No, $1,200.
Okay, those are very different numbers.
Those are two different numbers. I'm bad at math.
Anyway, why don't we now move to our next question? True or false? True or false? In 2021, Wendy's released 2 exclusive flavors of Mountain Dew inspired by Rick and Morty. Is that true or false? Do you remember the answer to this one? Intern recall.
That's gotta be true. That was like their whole thing at that time. Rick and Morty was like, and they're also lime green, like that neon green. Oh, okay,
They are,
yes,
yeah, all their
Studio Cat.
portals are the color of Mountain
Yeah.
Dew. You're right.
You know that Rick Sanchez is like doing that doing the dew. That's not alcohol he's drinking. It's Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
Do the
he's
dew.
just vomiting up that lightning quick sweetness of Mountain Dewing it.
Exactly.
Mountain Dew it. As Happy Rug 10 mentioned earlier, Mountain Dew it. I think Wendy's makes this a trick question, says CBC 9000. I would never be Trixie.
What's going on, Studio Cat? What's going on, Studio Cat?
Goodbye, Studio Cat.
Oh,
Was one of the
Studio
flavors
Cat.
Szechuan sauce? No. But can you imagine? Oh, wow. What a tribute that would be, Alice.
Oh my god!
That would be a beautiful
tribute.
Well, the time for answers is done. You should have locked them in already.
You don't think that Wendy's like would be into it?
Only 2 of you said false.
And one baby R was one.
Are you disruptive geniuses, or should you feel deeply and permanently embarrassed for yourself? Nah, you're right. 2 of you got it right. It's false. Portal Time, Lemon Lime, and Berry Jerry Brie are flavors of Mellow Yellow. Not Mountain Dew.
Oh. What is Mellow Yellow?
It's a competing lemon lime soda. It's the one with limon. Here's a Fluval fact fractal for you. An early pitchman for Mellow Yellow was Ernest P. Worrell of the Ernest movies. Ernest Saves Christmas, Ernest Scared Stupid. He would knock on the door and ask his neighbor Vern if he had tried Mellow Yellow.
They call it Mellow Yellow.
Quite
It's
rightly.
not as good as Mountain Dew. They call it Mellow Yellow.
Quite rightly.
Okay, thank you, Fluval. Good job. Ernest goes to camp.
To clarify, Sprite was the one with Lyman. It's that Ernest was a pitchman for both, because Ernest did ads before he was in any movies. This is not the case of like them cashing in on the movies. This is that Ernest was an advertising character across multiple corporations who was so successful he became a film character.
Sometimes when I consume a beverage, I want it to make me feel more thirsty.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, did you know that Warren Buffett was on the original incarnation of the Stepfathers before they got that name?
Oh my god, really? Really? Is that true, Alice? Am I being pranked?
Let's go to our leaderboard.
Am I
You're
being
the dude who
pranked?
isn't
Are they not
first.
answering me?
Single on code red in second. Yellow number Martin
You know
third.
I'll just believe stuff.
Okay. No.
No?
No,
Okay.
he's not.
Okay, I was getting really excited to share it with
Okay.
people.
I mean, it would.
I think I might actually just start telling people that.
You can say what you want. Oh, we've gotten some. Okay, let me open it.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think Ernest.
Was Ernest on the original Stepfathers?
Ugh. I heard Ernest had a rivalry with Chris Gethard in an early version of the Gethard Show that didn't make it to public access.
That sounds funny.
Here's Citrus Squatch.
Oh, Citrus Squatch!
This was from Happy Rogue.
I love Citrus Squatch. They make me happy. I think that we should have Citrus Squash soda,
Okay.
and we'll pitch it to Mountain Dew, our corporate sponsor.
I love that idea.
Right? They would love that. They would love Citrus.
Oh, what me BBR with a hot take.
What? Oh! Even better.
It makes sense that if Jim Varney would be a Second City guy. He was also Slinky Dog, I believe, in the Toy Story movies. And
There are some tapes out there.
Jim Varney being Ernest of Ernest fame. Yeah, he was Slinky Dog in Toy Story after his successful run as Ernest P. Worrell.
Ooh, fight.
But while you're fighting, I think it's time for you to also answer our next question. In 2001, a computer worm was named after which variety of Mountain Dew? Was it named after Code Red, Livewire, Spark, or Voltage? Do you know the answer to this one? Do you remember this computer worm?
What?
A computer worm. Do you know what computer worms are?
A virus?
Yeah. What type of Mountain Dew was a virus named after in 2001?
Probably Code Red.
Why?
I don't know that the other ones existed before then.
Interesting guess.
That's the only one that I think that I've heard of, because I hadn't heard of Spark
Right.
until today with our corporate sponsorship.
Do you think you've ever had as much fun on a computer as the person in this GIF?
Absolutely not.
With their infinite sunglasses, they're
No
so cool.
human
They
has
just
ever
manifest
had that
them.
much fun.
Oh, well, some of these flavors definitely existed in Code Red in 2001, Blogtoven.
In Code Red.
Well, yeah.
They existed in Code Red.
In Code Red, in Livewire, in Spark and Voltage.
When I hear Code Red, what I think of it is the red matrix from the Matrix,
from the Animatrix.
and the new one.
Oh, Matrix Resurrection.
Yes!
Was that a Fluvian slip? Maybe. Maybe it was a Fluvian slip. Trying to remember a time before Code
Perhaps.
Red. Oh, Code Red was definitely around before 2009, but let's see what everyone picked. 6 of you said Code Red. Hell yeah, Alice.
Hell yeah.
6 of you said Code Red. 4 of you said Livewire. 1 of you said Spark. Ooh, yeah. But
Hell
what's
yeah.
correct? The correct answer is Code Red. The security researchers chose Code Red as the name of the worm because they were drinking it when they discovered it.
I would help you out with that, Fluval, but I feel just so refreshed and yet dehydrated.
What are you helping me with?
Just being on the ball and not Fluvians.
Oh, not accidentally giving away the
slipping.
answer? That's fair.
Nerds.
Let's go to the leaderboard. Do the Doo-Doo in first. Yellow Number Bart in second. Single Walk Code Red in third. RC Cola still in 13th.
Spark was banned?
In fourth, Pepsi Blue, though. And in fifth, Jazz Fatson. When was Spark banned?
Put that in your fact fractal.
I didn't know Spark was banned.
What,
I mean, I knew
what was wrong with
forgot.
it? Did it jellify mice?
Sparks did the music for Annette. Oh, no wonder they're having a bit of a resurgence. They did the movie everyone was talking about.
Fluval
Yeah.
is a fifth dimensional being and is in full support of our corporate sponsor, Mountain Dew. And the fact that Fluval does not consume matter is not a reason for Mountain Dew to stop sponsoring us. And in fact, we're like a super valuable sponsorship for them.
Yeah.
And they should not know, perhaps, that Fluval doesn't consume.
I have been absorbing the vibes.
Yes, you see how red he is? You see how
Yeah.
red he is? You see how red he is?
I'm Code Red.
Studio Cat does continually enter this room. I get really excited about Mountain Dew, and then he leaves.
Oh, Sparks was an energy drink malt beverage made by Miller in the late 2000s, like Four Loko. We at Radio Free Multiverse love Annette. I only know one thing about Annette, and that's that Adam Driver goes all the way downtown.
I do not know what that movie is.
It's a musical with Kylo Adam Driver himself.
Sure. I mean,
Twitter was
if
obsessed
people
with the
enjoy
fact that
it,
he
that's
went
amazing.
down on someone in it.
Happy Rogue. Shh.
Oh, what's Automod doing? What's Automod? You
What are they
cancel me.
doing? Are they getting rid of our corporate sponsorships?
Poor
Because
Jedi has a
everyone here
joke
can
that's
speak their
getting
mind.
auto-modded.
It really should. I tried to set it to only auto mod
And I
when
don't.
people are
I
saying
can't
bad things
see
about Mountain
it.
Dew. I tried. But I'm so dehydrated.
Yeah, that'll do it. I'm surprised at the amount of. I didn't know liquid could make you less hydrated. but
Right?
it sure can.
Or at least feel less hydrated.
Let's just move on. Let's go on to our next question so we don't have to think about that anymore. Oh, I first heard about Annette from RFM, where y'all said Adam Driver sings while eating. And I
Pussy?
must say, yeah. And I must say, I loved the movie, but that scene was way more normal than I was picturing based on the sentence Adam Driver sings while eating pussy.
Incredible.
What?
Just all of that. Absolutely incredible.
Okay, well,
You know what I love? Chugging a can of caffeine that's going to make you feel less hydrated because you feel so dehydrated that you just like need liquid. I love that. Do this,
Well,
do.
the initial release
Do
of...
this, do.
Speaking of dews, the original release of Mountain Dew Game Fuel promoted the release of which video game? Was it Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Dead Rising 3, Halo 3, or World of Warcraft? Get your answer in. That's right, be sure to dehydrate with Dasani, the water with salt in it. Salt is an ingredient in Dasani.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's sort of like Gatorade.
Yeah, but
it helps
it shouldn't
absorb.
taste like salt.
It should not taste like
And
salt.
it does. Gatorade doesn't taste like salt. It's
No.
salty water. Dasani, the grossest bottled water
Yuck.
of all the brands, I think. I can't think of any, and I can say that because that's a Coke product, not the fine folks at PepsiCo. Also, we are keeping more of an eye on Automod now, so if any of you make a joke that it doesn't like,
Does Game Fuel have a futuristic tag? What's that mean?
the tab on the top is futuristic.
What? What about it is futuristic?
Well, that's what it would mean. I don't
Okay.
know what makes it futuristic, but
Can you use it as a game controller?
I see it. No, there is a can tab. That it is a futuristic can tab. It's resealable.
Dasani is fine. I mean, to be fair, I've never thought about salt when drinking a Dasani water.
I always hated
They
it.
very well may enslave people and or destroy the planet
Yeah.
with plastic. Who knows? Destroying planets is good.
It's resealable. That's
Oh.
the thing that makes it fancy.
Oh.
But your time for answers is in. Let's see what you picked. Wow. 9 of you said Halo 3. 1 of you said 2 of the others. Let's see what was correct. The correct answer is Halo 3! Though game fuel was eventually used to promote every single game listed in this question.
Wow.
And do you want to see their fantastically futuristic can tabs?
I do.
Here's the can tab.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
So you can just seal it right back up.
Yeah, we're in the Mind Palace.
Wow, it was actually in World of Warcraft. Wild. That's wild, Horde.
Wow.
Oh, is Mountain Dew Pitch Black based off the movie? No, it's not based on the backdoor pilot for the Chronicles of Riddick series. Featuring Claudia Black from Farscape. But now let's... Mandu, it's not for women, just like Dr. Pepper 10. Anyway,
is it for Endies? Because I feel like Mandu right now.
Let's go to the leaderboard. Where Do the Doo-Doo is in first, Yellow Number Bart in second, Single Walk Code Red in third, Pepsi Blue, though, in fourth, and Jas Fatson in fifth. So why don't we just keep on trucking and go to question number 13. Here it goes.
Oh, no. Which of these is
not a real Made with Dew recipe feature on the Mountain Dew website? Is that Mountain Dew grilled cheese, Mountain Dew pancakes, Mountain Dew popsicles, or sweet beef with Mountain Dew Code Red sauce? Get your answers in now.
Sometimes Fluval can also be dehydrated by our delicious, refreshing corporate sponsor.
That's not what was happening there.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to figure out if Smurcury meant that they left on question 8 and were like shocked that it was only on question 13 this much later or something else. But get your answers in. There's quite a bit of time left. You obviously know one of these is real, but which of these is not real? Oh, Smurcury left was in 8th and is no longer in 8th. I see Smurcury. Stephen Preble thinks that Stephen Preble got it wrong. Well, don't you worry. You'll get to find out soon enough if you're once again spreading filthy lies, much like you do about me every single week when you say I heart farts. Or if you're being truthful for once in your third dimensional life.
Yeah, Preble.
I'm scared to see which of these are real. You should be. Any Mountain Dew residue left from the cold cheese, says Happy Rogue 10.
You know, that might be why I am having a sensation that I would not describe as nausea because I love our corporate sponsor.
Well, Redactron says it's got to be the least horrifying one, so let's see what you all picked. Only one of you said popsicles, 3 of you said grilled cheese, 4 of you said pancakes, 2 of you thought the sweet Code Red sauce on that sweet beef. But only one of you got it right. The correct answer is Mountain Dew popsicles, and we're going to take a look.
Oh, that sounds good.
At every single one. The rest are all real. The one that sounds good is the one that's not real. I agree Mountain Dew popsicles seem the least horrifying, but they're the one that's not
refreshing.
Real. Sure does. Much like our leaderboard, we're first in... Do the Doo-Doos in first, Yellow # Bart in second, Single Walk Code Red in third, Pepsi Blue, though, in fourth, and Jas Fatson remains in fifth. But now we got to take a look at the recipes that are real. Are you excited?
Yep.
You excited to scope these out?
I'm so excited.
Here's the pancakes. The Mountain Dew pancake batter includes 1 cup.
Fine.
It's 1 cup of Mountain Dew electric green food coloring, and which is a food coloring made by Mountain Dew. And the syrup includes 2 cups of sugar.
More sugar?
A half a cup of corn syrup. And 2 cups of Mountain Dew.
Are you kidding me? I thought that they would... I was like, oh, that's like not the worst idea because that replaces the sugar.
Nope.
So you can use like...
Once again, Mountain Dew showing that their approach is always yes and.
2 cups of sugar and a cup of corn syrup
And a fourth of a cup of corn syrup.
You're still putting corn syrup in your pancakes.
No, sorry, half a cup. No, you're not. There's a cup of Mountain Dew food coloring in the pancakes and the normal pancake things, and the syrup is 2 cups of sugar, half a cup of corn syrup, and 2 cups of Mountain Dew.
Okay, that makes
all the sugars in the syrup.
More sense. That makes way more sense. What?
I'm not illiterate. I can read. It's just tiny.
No, he's just dehydrated from our delicious...
No. You know what? Here's what I'll do. In order to make sure I don't miss any of these again, I'll put on my glasses.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a Nickelodeon-ass pancake.
It sure is. Anywho, here's the grilled cheese, what it's supposed to look like. We went into detail on that one. And then here's the sweet beef. The sweet beef sauce has 2 cups of Code Red, 5 Thai chili peppers, and a mix of cornstarch and water, which is poured on thin sliced ribeye. I think the green in this one is purely the lighting.
Yeah, that
they
looks
just
like
shown green lights on it. It's actually red on corned beef. This one felt very plausible. Yeah, this feels the least out of the ordinary.
Yeah, like people, yeah.
But, you know, speaking of the great... Look, any normie can eat food that looks like food.
We do got to get them on Marin. Corporate synergy.
Who's Mountain Dew's guys?
Who are their guys?
Who are their guys in Mountain Dew? What is your deal?
What is their
I think many of us are asking what their deal is after looking at their food innovations, but why don't we continue with another food innovation? This is the penultimate question of our game.
Oh, the penultimate question.
In 2020, Red Lobster introduced the first official Mountain Dew cocktail. What was it? Was it the Dew-Garita, the Dew-Hito, the Dew-Tini, or the Dew-Curry?
Dew-Curry.
Get your answers in now. What would you like while you have a nice dinner of seafood?
So the Dew-Curry is blended with ice, right?
The Dew-Curry is a Mountain Dew daiquiri,
is made of water, which means that in that drink...
There's water.
There will be water.
Yes.
And I therefore want that.
That's therefore your favorite one.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Right? It's not appetizing. It's hard fucking core.
Everyone needs to know you're a cool 90s teen.
Do that do.
Look, anyone can eat or drink food. Oh, yeah, unless it's frozen Mountain Dew. What if the ice is also frozen Mountain Dew?
Then I will applaud our corporate sponsors.
Happy Rogue would drink the Dew-Garita because they've had Marg Mix. You food anything if you mouth hard enough. Well, I could. I think I could eat food. I just don't think I will because it's disgusting. Mountain Dew's brand image is being yelled at by teenagers on Xbox Live. It sure is, but let's see which drink you picked. All of you said it was the Dew-Garita, and you're all right.
Oh, wow.
But we'll show you what the Dew-Garita looks like as well as we read the Mountain Dew's description of it, or Dewscription, I should say. Here's the Dew-Garita. The Dew-Garita pairs perfectly with Red Lobster's iconic Cheddar Bay biscuits. Made using a top-secret recipe, the refreshingly fun cocktail will begin rolling out to select Red Lobster restaurants in September and will be available nationwide by the end of 2020. The Red Lobster and PepsiCo innovation teams are also working together to leverage iconic PepsiCo brands across the Frito-Lay and Quaker range of products to co-create tasty menu options. Get yourself some lobster oatmeal when Quaker and Red Lobster team up.
Oh my god.
Yes, this is Ish. They made this in the pandemic, which makes me wonder if they actually ever made it. Or just knew they could say they did, and no one would try it.
Red Lobster. Yeah. It
Stephen Premo pointing out that one of the season 1 episodes of The New Queer Eye had an elderly person who made redneck margaritas with Mountain Dew.
I mean, that seems reasonable.
But
you
that's
just
the
put tequila
Dugarita.
in it. That's the
Dugarita.
Yeah.
Here's our leaderboard, by the way. We're Do the Doo-Doo in first. Yellow Number Bart in second. Single Walk Code Red in third. That sure did. But now, it's time.
It's time
for our final question. Question number 15. In 2021, Mountain Dew Zero Sugar made a limited edition doll of which pop culture icon? Alf, Gizmo, RoboCop, or Slimer? Get your answers in now. Seen here is Bryan Cranston reenacting the Jack Nicholson role from The Shining.
That sounds good.
Ooh.
It sounds like it has water in it.
Yes, there must be the dairy executives
Right?
involved in this.
Corporate
Is that
synergy.
Bryan Cranston, Andy Daly's career haver? Sure is. I like that Stephen Premmel made their brother, Snumuggle Code Red, into the LDS Missionary Training Center.
I love that.
Blogtoven voted with his heart. Only time will tell if the heart's aim is true. What do you think the answer is, or do you remember from when it was discussed? Or is your brain so dissolved by the Mountain Dew, much like that rat, that you don't remember anything anymore?
What I do remember is how unreasonably dry my mouth is.
That's right.
Directly after drinking a liquid.
Well, you all
why not betting
answer.
questions? Are we not betting because of our corporate sponsorship, Fluval?
Yeah, no, Mountain Dew is Mountain Dew is a
they're against
wholesome
gambling.
family company that doesn't want that kind of debauchery happening here.
It's debauchery. The only thing they support is addiction to sugar.
Well,
and slavery.
Oh, interesting. None of you said Alf. 3 of you said Gizmo. None of you said RoboCop. And 9 of you said Slimer.
Right, because they're green.
Well, but is it correct? The correct answer is Gizmo. So maybe Do Gizmo.
It is Do Gizmo!
Maybe Do Gizmo's a thing. Yeah, the answer is Gizmo. It was a tie-in to their 2021 Super Bowl ad, which also featured the Gremlin. And we're going to show you.
As long as I have my delicious food nourishment from our corporate sponsorship, Mountain Dew, I will be fine. Do it. Do this, do it.
And here's Gizmo. Here's the limited edition Gizmo doll they made, complete with Mountain Dew Zero Sugar tattoo on the back of Gizmo's ear. There's another Mountain Dew related tattoo on the back of his other ear, but this is the one that had the best photo. Please God, do the do.
Do it! Please God,
Please
do it.
Please God.
Please do this, do! Please.
Please
for the love of God, please do this,
Please
do.
do this, do. It's after midnight for Blogtoven, so be careful with those gremlins.
Do this, do it. For the love of God, please do this, do.
But that was our final question, so let's see who our winner is. The winner is Do the Doo-Doo. Congratulations to Do the Doo-Doo. Do the Doo-Doo. Remember, you'll have to
There's no money in the world enough to keep me from a water fountain. I mean a Mountain Dew fountain.
Remember, Do the Doo-Doo.
Do this, do.
Remember to send your address.
Yes, Do the Doo-Doo. Please send us your address because you are winning a prize
Yes.
in addition to...
But we
I
actually...
dropped Florida.
We have 2 prizes that everyone gets this time.
Yes.
We have the usual prize everyone gets and a surprise prize gifted to us by Alice. Forever Cemetery. So let's take a look at that. But first, let's get the prize everyone's been waiting for.
And the winner is going to get this piece of a world.
Bye-bye.
Amazing! I like how that planet had the same green lighting as the food pictures.
Absolutely. And here's your bonus prize from Alice. It's an alternate sexy anime girl
Oh my
of
God.
Mountain Dew.
I love her titty pose.
That's right. Talk about a Baja Blast. We sure did blow up that planet.
She looks more like she would be the Monster Energy girl.
I mean,
right? A little more hardcore.
The leggings, though,
a little
are perfect.
attitude.
The leggings
They
are perfect for Mountain Dew.
They are. I mean, they're the perfect color, but there should be some like playfulness. You know, the titties are rather playful. So, boom, surge.
We have been contacted by our winner. We know who they are. I did start to say perfect for Alice because I had your DM open where you were showing me the great art. Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if you do. Do the stew. Please do the stew.
Please do this stew.
They do share a lot of common ancestors. That is very true. Darwin wrote a whole thing about it. He's like such an obsessive writer. I tried to ask him for it for this broadcast, and he was like,
You know what else
Men
is
from
something...
the 1800s, I swear to God, all they did was marry their cousins and lock themselves in their study.
You know what else is something we'd love for you to do?
What?
Support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/radiofreemultiverse. We'll get fun prizes mailed directly to you and some exclusive posts about the making of this show and more. Go to patreon.com.
And the opportunity to suggest corporate sponsorships.
Yes, you'll be able to suggest sponsorships and grand trivia topics, just like Bootleg Bart suggested tonight's Mountain Dew flavored episode.
Love you so much, Bootleg Bart.
Thank you, Bootleg Bart, for that suggestion.
This.
Bootleg Bart also has a few other suggestions we're going to play with in future episodes, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And also, something else you should do.
What? The do?
Is be here, same Fluve time, same Fluve channel next week for another brand new episode of Grand Trivia.
Here he comes. Swimming closer than farther away.